Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am transforming billions of people's lives. I am creating over 1 million millionaires. And I am the greatest leader that ever lived. People, my message today is really be flexible and be willing to make changes and adjustment. Be willing to change, people. Last night in the spirit, man, as I was laying there in bed meditating as usual, the spirit revealed some things to me. My intro as far as being the world's first trillionaire, I haven't changed in over 3 years. Well, at this point, 4 years. And it's a powerful thing because it's like what the spirit was showing me. It's like, we go through transitions in life, people. It's like where my story is, people, is this is the beginning of my journey, and God have showed me a vision of what the future looks like, and I've been pursuing and working towards that every single day. As I go on this journey, there's messages that I receive from time to time, and one of the biggest messages I received last night that the Spirit was showing me, it's like it was necessary for me to make those declarations until I believe it, because again, in life, there's two possessions to your goal. There's the possession of the goals that you see in your mind, which is in the spirit, and then there's the physical possession of the goals that you have as they're manifested. And it's like what happened is that before anything can be physically manifested, is that it have to be manifested in the spirit first. And the way you cement it in concrete, make it be a part of the spirit, people, is that you have to recite and declare and choose to believe the things that you see in your visions, no matter how drastically different they are from where you are right now. And I think that's what makes it exciting for me, because it's like knowing where you are and knowing where you're going. It's like and embracing both of them. It humbles you because you see what your present situation is, and you know what the vision tells you where you're going in your mind. And to be able to accept both realities, because what's in my vision is really than what is in my present, but also my present is also one of my realities, And it's like, people, I want to share my journey with you, man, as I go on this journey. And what I'm hoping and believing, people, is that as you watch me and observe me do what I do on a day-to-day basis, that it really transform your life, For people that are locally here, they know me, they come here, they see what the situation is, they see how we're growing, they see what we're doing. But my point is that it's not necessarily the vision that I see in my mind at the present. And the courage that I've always prayed for is to have the courage to be able to speak of the things that I see in my vision as though they are, and choose to believe those things, And that is a part of your journey, people. It's a humbling experience, but it's an awesome experience also, because it's like it's allowing you to really be in the different possessions of your goal, to basically be able to, again, acknowledge your physical present reality, which is not the vision that you see in your mind, and also allow you to embrace the vision and to have the courage and confidence to pursue your vision as if it was something physically operating or being here right now. This lesson right here, people, is a powerful one, man, and I really want you to get present to that there's two possessions of your goal. There's the possession in your vision, and there's the possession in your physical reality, the 3D world we're living in right now. With that being said, people, really and truly, man, I want you to be flexible, and make adjustment as necessary, and it's like, life humbles you, man. It's like there's only 24 hours in a day, and there's only but so many things you could do. And it's like, I share my thoughts with you, people, because I think it will help you with yours. As I set goals and plans and putting things in place, it's like you have to be flexible also. You have to make adjustment, and I think that's why it's so critically important to be planning your life, man. Constantly be planning, and working your plan, because as you make plans, it creates the daily routine that you have. And as you attempt to do those daily routine, people, then what you realize is that there's three main segments of your life. There's my financial life, there's my relationship with my wife and kids, and there's my physical health. Those are the three main segments of my life, you know what I'm saying? And for most people, that is the same. And it's like, what happened is you don't want to put 80% or 90% of your time in your business, then you're neglecting a good portion of your family and your health. So it's like, it's like balancing your life, man. People say it all the time, balancing your life. I mean, it sounds like a cliche, but really and truly, that's something I think everybody got to figure out for themselves, man. And, it's like the goals and the deadlines you have for those goals, people, is what dictate the actions that you must take right now. And it's like what I'm realizing and accepting for myself is that I love each one of those segments. You know what I'm saying? Finances, business, my personal life with my wife and kids and relatives, and my personal health. So it's like I have to make sure that the routines that I create, people, incorporate all three of those things, and making sure that I'm not overindulging in either one of those, because at the end of the day, to be my optimal happiest, I know that I have to have balance. I must have balance. So one of the adjustments that I've already thought about since last night, it's like, with all these new ventures and products that I'm adding right now, I've used this year to really build those out, structure them, develop them, get them going. And, next year, first part of next year, work on how to duplicate that, whether it's through franchising or whatever the case is, and then make that move to Jamaica, which will be by the end of next year. And the reason being, people, is like, and this is the beautiful thing, this is only January. Today's the last day of January. There's 12 months in a year. But that's the beauty of planning, though, because if I did not plan and didn't come up with a routine and actions I must take, I wouldn't see what would be required of me. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way you got to look at your goals, too. It's like, it's not that you can't do it, because yes, you can, but at what cost? You know what I'm saying? If you're going to sacrifice your family or your health to hit a goal, then to me, that's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Not that it's not worth it, but it's like, well, for right now, that is what it is. It's not worth it to me. I want to have a balance. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that means that I have to push time back, you know what I'm saying? And give myself enough times to make mistakes, to make corrections to those mistakes, and to figure things out as I go. It doesn't change the goal that I have in mind. It just allows me to create a pace that's not as aggressive as I was going, to sacrifice whether it's family time or my health. You know what I'm saying? So I say this, people, because you must be willing to make adjustment in your lives, man. You must be able to adapt and relate. And, it's like just coming up with a feasible plan that can work, where you're balancing your life and accomplishing the goals you want. Therefore, you can live your optimal way of being. And I'm figuring these stuff out, people, and I'm not ashamed or afraid to share these things with you, because I am hoping that as I share my thought process with you, that it helps you to overcome your challenges, roadblocks that you're having, and anxiety that you might be having, because your goals are too aggressive. Whatever the case is. My point is, people, this is my journey, man, and I'll continue to do these videos every day, and I'll continue to share my journey with you, and I know that it will transform your life. And as you noticed in the beginning, my declaration of change, man, it's definitely changed, because, again, I have to change. I have to change my words that I speak. I have to change my messages. I have to change and evolve. That's what improvement looks like, man. And I really look forward to all of it, Anyways, people, my declaration over your life, number one, is that you are a millionaire. Number two is that you're married to the person of your dreams. And number three, people, is that you have amazing health and is in the best shape of your life. My prayer for you today, people, is that you really be willing, man, to make adjustment and make changes as necessary, so that you can not only achieve your goals and dreams, but live a balanced life, man. Because at the end of the day, it's like, What are you working for if it's not to experience an amazing time with your family, you know, and to have amazing health and all of those things? Those are just as valuable as business and or finances, people. Anyways, man, God bless y'all, man. Y'all have a great day, and we'll talk tomorrow.